like maybe this coronavirus is just God's way of telling us, you know what, y'all confused, y'all moving in all the wrong direction. Hit reset, sit at home, get your shit together, get your life together, and then we can press play at some point. Where do I start? I'm not exactly sure where this video is headed, but okay guys, so I just wanted to kind of unwind, do a different kind of video. I was actually going to do a makeup tutorial, like a get ready with me, but it's 10:05 p.m. There's no way I'm putting on makeup at this time. I just can't. I just can't. I'm just not doing it. I just thought it would be nice to actually just come in here and talk about Miss Coronavirus, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I got some food. I'm on a diet, so I really can't eat much after 7. I decided to take a nap. I took a nap at 4 or 5. I slept all the way till 8. I'm still sleepy. I just want to get this video done and go back to bed. So I got some apples. I got some kiwi that tastes like. I got some cucumbers. And child, I got some wine. I got some good old. Sorry, my boyfriend's texting me. I got some good old Roscato. So while we eat, I don't want to talk I don't want to put food in my mouth. So while I eat, relax, unwind, I'm just gonna show you guys my nightly routine. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I don't use a lot of products. I tried using a whole bunch of crap, and I just realized I'm a simple person. I like to keep it simple. I don't know, apply like 10 different serums on my face. Ain't that serious, honey. Well, maybe I should, because I have like lots of hyperpigmentation. But I find that even when using less products, my face has been getting better and better. I feel like it's more a thing of being consistent with your skincare routine. Oops. As opposed to like just packing on a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you guys my nightly routine. If I call it routine, it's routine. I'm sorry. I'm Nigerian. I grew up calling it routine. And I have been corrected. It's routine. And I'm trying to pronounce it correctly, okay? But if I don't, excuse me, okay? I don't always do this, but just for the sake of the video and just because I absolutely love this mask, I'm going to start with a mask. This is from Health and Beauty Aztec Secret. Is the Indian Healing Clay. Show you what it looks like. It's on Amazon, I think for about $15 to $18. Don't quote me. I'm not sure if that's the price, okay? But I'm going to leave a link in the description box, okay? So you can use this for facials, acne, body wraps, clay baths. What's that? Oh, yeah, that's what... Is it Louis in the Suits? I think that's what. That's the disgusting clay mud baths he takes. It should say here you're supposed to use a non-metallic bowl or utensil. So I use a ramekin, and since I don't have a non-metallic spoon, I'm just gonna eyeball it. You don't really need a lot. I'm gonna show you guys how much I'm using. You see? It's about like 1 tablespoon. And then it says here you can use raw apple cider vinegar or you can use water. I use the mother. I've tried both apple cider vinegar and water, but this works for me. Like, I started seeing a difference once I started using apple cider vinegar. Oh my god, I don't have my microphone on. 1 minute, people. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to make better quality videos, so I should be using the mic. So it's on now. If it sounded horrific the last 5 minutes or 2 minutes, I apologize. So anyways, apple cider vinegar works best for me, and I use the one with the mother. And I'm just gonna put in a couple drops in here. Usually I just eyeball this. I feel like once you've mixed it a couple times, you kind of like get a hang of it. You know, you want it to be like a mask, if that's a good description. Like, you don't need it to be too liquidy, you don't want it to be too solid. You just want to have a nice, you know, nice consistent. So for me, this is what it looks like. As you can see, it doesn't drop. Ooh, I feel like I should work for DQ now. It's like a blizzard. It doesn't drop, you know. Okay, so you want to apply your mask on a clean face. I use the Micellar water. This is from Garnier, I think. You can get this at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. There are different kinds, but I get the one for long wear makeup. It pretty much cleanses, removes your makeup, and just keeps everything nice and clean. So I'm just gonna apply a couple drops to like a cotton pad, and I'm just gonna go over my face. You find that even if you washed your face, there's still gonna be some kind of dirt on there, and this takes off the residue or the residual dirt from your face. So next I'm gonna apply my mask. I like to use a brush. This one's pretty old, it's been through it, so it's my designated mask brush. So while we apply the mask all over our face, excluding the eyes of course, let's just talk about this whole corona situation, guys. You know, when I first started reading about this coronavirus, I thought it was a joke, you know. I first started getting concerned when I heard it was, you know, in Nigeria. My whole family is back home. So I was a little bit worried. You know, I'll call my mom and ask her to get like hand sanitizers, wash hands, blah, blah, blah. The last thing on my mind was that the virus could actually get to Canada. Like it didn't even cross my mind for a second at the time. I was like, oh, I guess it's just in China, and oops, it made its way to Nigeria. Maybe that's the end of it. No, it's not. I don't want to say it doesn't bother me, because it does. I am freaking out a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. You know, at first when I saw people hoarding stuff, buying stuff, grocery store empty, I was like, y'all should chill out. It's not that serious. At least not yet. And then I heard there were cases in Ontario, and then there were cases in Alberta, and now there are a couple cases in Saskatchewan, and I'm like, shit is getting real. Hopefully this is gonna be some kind of like story we'll be able to like kids in the future. We can all, you know, just laugh at it, you know, and that's it. I've gone through the statistics, and a lot of people do recover from it, which is, thank God, the case. But it still scares me. But I'm not here to preach fear. No, honey. That's not gonna happen. I'm here to preach faith over fear, guys. Faith over fear. As much as I want to be anxious and worried, I should probably set a timer for this. Just one moment. I don't have an explanation for what's going on. I don't think anyone does at this point. But I know in the end, it will all come together for good. 2020 is still going to be that year. I know for so many of us, 2020 has been the year we want to travel. 2020 is the year we want to make money moves. 2020 is the year we're starting our businesses. We're getting shit together. If I look super duper weird, I'm sorry. I just realized it's really, really weird talking in the mask. Just stay faithful, stay prayerful, don't be anxious, because that never fixes anything. We already went over that in the last video. If you haven't seen my video about anxiety and depression, I'm going to leave a link here or here. Make sure to check it out. Okay, so as I was saying, now is not a good time to fear or panic or do crazy things. I see a lot of people just buying food, hoarding food, but I don't necessarily as a person encourage all the hoarding, because there's so many people who are not as fast, or we don't have access to like get to the grocery stores as fast as, you know, others. And you want to make sure, you know, your fellow mankind has food, people. Don't just go stocking up your basement with food like it's an apocalypse happening. I usually go grocery shopping every 2 weeks, so I'm usually like stocked 2 weeks at a time. But I've seen people purchasing for like months at a time. When you go to the grocery store, it's all empty. I don't know if that's the solution to the problem, but as a person, I don't really think it is. So I think just be considerate of all this. You don't have to like hoard everything at the grocery store. There are people who don't have much. We can afford to buy groceries months at a time. You just want to make sure you're leaving food for like the elderly people who aren't as buoyant, you know. I don't know, just be humane, I guess. That's my opinion. If you think hoarding food and supplies is the way, do you, honey? Because I might be wrong, okay? But personally, I don't think that's the way. I don't know. I see people getting 16 cartons of milk. Honey, they're gonna expire the same day. What are they gonna do? Just drink milk for 2 weeks? I don't know. In the meantime, I do suggest you just educate yourself on the coronavirus. I've tried my best to read a couple of articles, and all I see is social distancing, washing your hands, sanitizing your hands. I'm like, okay, is that all? Is that all that I need to do? Hopefully, that's all. Because social distancing is all that's needed. I'm a homebody. I love to be at home. But my boyfriend, on the other hand, is not. Like right now, he went out for coffee. Who goes out for coffee when there's like a shutdown? Like, what kind of coffee could he possibly be craving at this time of the night? I don't know. So, if you're like my boyfriend and you don't like to sit in one place at a time, now's a good time to practice. Now's a good time to sit your ass down, okay? If there's anything you've been wanting to learn, I feel like Google, YouTube pretty much has everything. If you want to learn how to, I don't know, act or gain some acting classes. I feel like there are online classes for all these things. For me, I do love photography, so I'll be taking a lot of online photography classes. Already was before the shutdown, but now I have some more time to. If you like making videos, maybe now's a good time to start a YouTube channel. You might as well make the best of the situation. I think that's like the only good that can come out of this whole pandemic. I think it's a great reset button. I feel like the whole world just needs to chill, because like I always say in my video, we're all rushing, working 9 to 5, 7 to 7, I feel like this is a great way for you to just... Alright, I feel like now is also a great time to start an online business. It's a great time to just... sit back, reflect, think of all the things you've been wanting to do. If there's anything that's within your means, financially and, otherwise, I feel like now's a great time to start. I mean, there's nothing holding you back. The world might end tomorrow. Might as well put out your YouTube video. If you're going to do it, just do it. Like, now's the time to just go for it. If you've been wanting to be more consistent with your YouTube videos, like I've always been wanting, now's a great time to just... go for it. Jump at it. What? You want to say hi? Okay, come say hi. You want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
Well, you have to see your face.
Hi, YouTube.
Okay, you can go now.
Baby?
Yeah. So guys, after cleaning my face, taking off the mask, I just went in again just with the same micellar water and a cotton pad, just to take off any excess that I may have missed. Before applying products on my face, I make sure I wash my hands, and with all that's going on, I make sure I have my sanitizer. You want to make sure your hands are sanitized. So after taking off the mask, I like to go in again and wash. I wash my face twice, basically. I go in with the Murad Essential C face wash cleanser, and this is supposed to help with all the hyperpigmentation. I should have washed my face in the washroom, but I just wanted to show you guys the product. Okay, so my face is washed. As you can see, my wig is leaving the chat. It's not about it. And so please ignore. I know you can see it, just leave it alone, okay? So next thing I like to do is use a little bit of sugar and some honey, just a little bit, and maybe just a squirt. I said it. And then I just like to mix it in a little bit. So basically this is what you get. I'm not sure if you guys can see. There you go. I really like to scrub it in. I like to leave it just there for like a couple minutes. I know I'm kind of getting ashy, but I usually do this all together. But since I'm showing you guys, I want to show you guys step by step, so the video kind of makes sense. So I leave it for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go wash it off. This really is just to exfoliate my lips. I wasn't born with nice pink luscious lips, you know. I have always been known for my ashy lips. Lord, and they've come a long way. They used to be like, you know, pure black when I was younger. Maybe not pure black, and maybe I'm over exaggerating, but really dark, you know. So whenever I see a hint of pink on them, please, you know, let me know I'm doing well. My mom has naturally very dark lips, and I seem to have taken every single thing that she possibly has. So yeah, I have like naturally dark lips as well, so I have to exfoliate. And while I'd love to buy something expensive for my lips, no honey, we're gonna go natural because a bitch is trying to save some money, okay? That's it. I just do it and then I wash it off, and you know, it can make my lips a little bit plump, subtle. It can be bright pink because it wasn't meant to be that way, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's what I do for my lips, because sometimes I look at it on Instagram like, oh my god, your lips are so dark, and then you have like all the other beauty influencers with your nice gorgeous pink lips, and I'm like, ugh, I wish, but it's okay. It's okay, you know, this is what God has given me. I'm gonna love it, okay? So as I was saying, so now's a good time for you to get to all the things that you've always wanted to do. I feel like I've said that a bunch of times. Let's move on to the next point. Hopefully, if I remember what the next point is. For me, I also love to cook. One of my other passions is cooking. I feel like when I put my mind to it, I'm a pretty darn good cook. I think, I don't know, if you've ever eaten my food before, leave a comment. Let me know if I'm delusional. But yeah, I think I love to cook. I love to learn new recipes. I don't necessarily just stick to Nigerian recipes. I like to, like, you know, try baking, make a spaghetti bolognese, or try making, you know, an Alfredo sauce, or I like to try different things. I don't necessarily eat all of them, but my boyfriend is always willing to like taste them, eat them, and tell me if it's good or not. So I pretty much have a taster, so I kind of do that a little bit for fun. So yeah, just get into all the things, all the passionate things, or all the things that you'd want to do, all the things you're passionate about, but you've been putting on the back seat because you had to work. I know most of you don't have to work, so now's a good time for you to do all of that. Now's also a good time to binge watch my YouTube videos. I just thought I'd put that on there. Distract yourself instead of staying, you know, so focused on the news and all the things happening around. I feel like I did that for a couple of days, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna get down, I'm not gonna get scared, nope, I'm just gonna have blind faith. And I think that's what everyone needs to have at this time, blind faith. You may not understand why this is happening, you may not understand where this is going, you may not understand what the end looks like, or what the whole process is going to be about. I really don't know what exactly to expect within the next couple of months, but now is a good time to have more faith than fear, okay? I feel like that's pretty much the only thing you can do at this time, and that's really the best thing to actually do. If you still decide to focus on the news, make sure you're focusing on credible sources. There are a lot of things online, on Twitter. You have to avoid all the unreliable sources. That's why I'm here, making sure I'm not giving you guys any facts that I'm not exactly sure of. You want to make sure you're doing your own research. You're going to reputable websites to get your information, okay? There's no need getting scared over someone's tweet that may be possibly false. You know what I mean? Okay, my love. So when I wash my face, I use two different cleansers. The first wash, when I washed off the mask, I wash it off with water, and then I went in with the Bioré Pore charcoal cleanser. This is one of my favorite drugstore cleansers. I get this from Walmart. I feel like my face, my pores, they all feel alive once I wash my face. So I always go in with this first. I go in with the Murad Essential C cleanser. Okay, so after washing my face, I like to use a toner, and I use the Mario Badescu glycolic acid toner. I actually just switched to this. I was using the I can never say that. Ole Henryskin toner. I'm gonna leave a picture, but I didn't see or find that it made any difference, like with my scars, because I have lots of acne scarring, as you can see all over my head, all the little dots. but it didn't make a difference. And I use it for at least, I'll say, about 3 4 months. So I started to switch to this because I use a setting spray and we all know it's amazeballs. So I just wanted to try this. It had lots of reviews on Amazon, so I was like, you know, if the facial spray is that good, then the toner might be, you know, very good as well. I've been using it for the last, say, 2 weeks, and my face feels like very clean after I use it. When I was using the Ole Henry skin toner, I found that was a little bit too strong. Like if I used it after a mask, like my face would be tingling and like just a little bit reddish and sore. But this is not as harsh as that one. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with a serum. This is from Murad. It's the Rapid Age Spot Corrector. You know, I feel like once you hit 25, you need to invest in some serums. You need to invest in some aging products, because trust me, your skin is not the same at 27. Oh Lord. It's not as healthy, I'd say, or as youthful. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I wouldn't say I've seen like so much of a difference. My face is definitely brighter. I know I've had times where I was like so ashamed to like walk around without makeup, and I don't feel that way anymore. My face is a lot brighter than it used to be, so that's great. It still has a long way to go, but at least it's headed there, so that I can be thankful for. Okay, and after that, I just go in with my night cream. I use this cream from Fresh. It's called the Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream. And I got this from Sephora not too long ago. It applies like really cold on your face. This is probably a lot, but I have ridiculously dry skin, my ladies, so I have to go in with my moisturizer. This smells a little bit like oranges or lemons. I don't know, but it smells so good, and it just calms your face down. It's so soothing, and I think that's the one thing that I really love about it. So I can tell you again if it's the best face cream out there, but it's pretty good. The last step will be to go in with an eye cream, because your girl has eye bags for days. This is what's left of the Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I think of everything that I got, I think this is actually my favorite product. It just works so good, and it really helps with my eye bags, because I don't know, they're so deep set, sunken, and I'm like a lady who hasn't slept in like years. I should sleep more. I think. But if you guys know any other tricks, because I think sleeping more is, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So if you guys know any secrets or any tricks, please leave some suggestions for your girl in the comments. So that's pretty much my routine. The last thing I like to do is go in with this is pretty much Vaseline that I got from Nigeria. So I'm just gonna apply this on my lips. Okay, and we're good to go. And I have a nice long sleep. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow because I deserve it. Hope you guys get something from the video. I just feel like at this time, let's just be thankful. Let's still have a mind or a heart filled with gratitude, because I don't know, being alive is more than enough reason to be thankful, in my opinion. You know, and regardless of what's going on, I know that God's got us. I know 2020 is still gonna be our year. 2020 is still my year. God hasn't canceled his plans. I haven't canceled my plans either. We may have to move things around, you know, do a little bit shuffle here and there, but ultimately I know this year is gonna be great. Everything is still gonna turn out for good. So don't get scared, don't get freaked out. The whole corona pandemic is crazy, but it's not gonna last forever. Okay, so you do more of what you love now that you get to spend more time at home with yourself, with your loved ones. Take time to reflect, take time to relax, take a much needed nap or naps if you need to, because I tell ya, the naps hit differently, guys. So, you know, just relax, reset. You know, God is gonna take care of everything, because I don't know, worrying doesn't solve anything. So why bother worrying? You know, why worry? Why worry when you can pray? You know. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you liked this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, break the like button, destroy the subscribe button, people. Okay, make sure to stay safe, wash your hands, sanitize, stay ahead of news, but don't get anxious. And yeah, I will catch you in my next video. Bye.